It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody's fucked and everything sucks, or whatever Fred Durst says. And
I thought you were just going on. I thought that was a lyric.
No. That was a lyric that I butchered from Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
Are they also the chocolate starman or something?
Yeah, the chocolate starfish in the hot dog flavored water. Oh, I didn't tell you. I went to a record store on Sunday, and they had 3 Limp Bizkit CDs. I bought every single one. I am now the proud owner of 3 of the Limp Bizkit CDs. One of them came with a bonus DVD too.
Do you have like the full collection now? How many are you missing?
Those are the first ones I got. I got the 3 albums I don't really care for because that's all they had.
Oh, how many albums do they have?
Oh God, too many. 5 or 6, I think.
I thought they were like a short-lived band.
I think they only have 6 albums and a greatest hits. I think. I might be wrong. I haven't really dove into the discography. I just think Fred Durst is funny, and I really like the 2 records. So, like,
no, that's completely fair. I get
am the world's biggest Limp Bizkit stan, but I couldn't tell you any of their albums besides the 2 I listened to.
You're the world's biggest Fred Durst stan. Be honest with yourself.
And I've also listened to Limp Bizkit 1,000 times.
Exactly, but just 2 albums.
Literally just 2 records.
Yeah, it's fine.
So we're off to a great start. We're talking about Limp Bizkit before we even said hello. So hi, welcome to Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And Fred Durst.
I was waiting for, and I'm blank from blank. Our intro, and it was empty.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
I forgot what our intro was. It's been 3 days since we've.
You're gonna have to remember in an hour.
Oh no. So Lollapalooza was this past week.
Oh my God.
Out of all of the people that played, every single band, artist that could have possibly trended, the one that out-trended them all, Fred Durst from fucking Limp Bizkit. We got so much content though, and they play again tonight in Iowa.
Wow.
It officially kicks off because they played a couple of shows, a couple of festivals in the middle of July, and then did a Lollapalooza after party show 2 days before their Lollapalooza set, and then Lollapalooza. I really hate that word.
Lollapalooza?
Yeah.
You can say Lollapalooza.
Yeah,
that's technically how it's. I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Well, Fred Durst is calling it Lollapalooza, so.
So is everybody else, but it's just like it's spelled like Lola.
Yeah, well,
so
I hate that word anyway because it's really long and it has poo in it.
You could just say Lala.
Lala. That also feels dumb. But anyways, I'm done saying Lollapalooza because Limp Bizkit is no longer playing that festival that won't be named. So tonight officially kicks off their post-pandemic last-minute party tour, whatever the fuck they're calling it.
That's a horrible tour name.
It's really
Limp Bizkit
bad.
on the road.
Yes,
that's
Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit's on the road, playing in Iowa tonight. They'll be in Jersey on Friday. Please let us know if you're going to be there. And by let us know, I mean me. Because I will be there in the front row.
And I will be 9 hours away.
So
definitely let me know, too.
Getting sent pictures of Fred Durst while I'm watching them perform live. Anyway,
just FaceTime me during it so I could be front row, too. And then maybe he'll reach out and he'll grab the phone, and then I'll be able to do a quick interview with Fred Durst.
We got to get Fred Durst on the pod. Counting down the days until someone sees how stupid we are on Twitter and is like, they are the perfect fit.
And we got to do it.
Because I think that's what happened with the Wiggles, too. They're the perfect fit to interview the Wiggles.
Exactly.
Same thing's going to happen with Fred Durst.
They're goofy, they're silly.
Yeah. So is Fred Durst.
Exactly. We can match his energy.
Oh, we could outdo his energy.
He seems really chill. Is he like goofy at all?
I don't know. He seems really laid back.
Maybe he's like mellowed in his age because he's like 50 now.
Yeah, he's really old. But he looks super young too. It's just the gray hair that makes him look super old.
Yeah, it's just the gray hair.
Yeah. He doesn't even look like Santa Claus anymore.
No, he doesn't. He shaved his beard.
He's got the handlebar mustache now.
Exactly, yeah.
He looks dumb. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. We're trying to get an interview with him.
It looks really dumb. But I'm really digging the dad vibes. But I also hate that their new album is reportedly called Dad Vibes. Can't believe we waited 10 years for that.
Yeah.
Anyways, a bunch of tours got announced while we were away. Lorna Shore is going on tour. That rhymes. I bought a ticket to that.
Yep.
Poppy announced tour dates, and her album, Flux, I believe it's called, is coming out sometime in September. She's going on tour. She canceled her dates with the Deftones and Gojira for next year, and is just doing her little solo tour. Little headlining tour.
Good for her.
Asking Alexandria announced a co-headlining tour with A Day to Remember and Point North. Interesting lineup. Very interesting lineup. And Silverstein added more dates to their 20th anniversary tour, but really their 21st anniversary tour, because it was supposed to finish up last year. They've added a Philly date. If you're going to see Silverstein in Philly, let me know. I'll be there. They're very good. They're very good live, even though I've already seen this tour live.
This is your second time seeing them on this tour.
Yes, because I saw them. They were one of the last shows. They were the last show I saw, and Jersey was one of the last shows they got to play on that tour before the world shut down. So I will be there because I think they're very good live. Anyways, we have music to talk about. Peppa Pig put out an album, Peppa's Adventures. The album. I really was trying. I don't know why I'm struggling with it, but what I do know is this album's a fucking banger. 11 out of 10. Album of the year. Nothing else compares. Breakdowns.
Yeah,
screams.
I didn't expect that.
I wasn't expecting it.
Or the chug riffs. I didn't expect those either. I was like, yo, Peppa really brought it.
I wasn't expecting the growling vocals either. This sounded exactly like the Lorna Shore EP.
It did. It did. And there was Will actually
I can't Will was guest vocals on it.
Yeah.
But actually, seriously, speaking of Lorna Shore, our interview is gonna break 1K by like the end of the week, so go watch it. Our interview with Will. So yeah, go watch it.
It's really fun.
It was very fun. And also the Peppa Pig album bangs. Take it from us.
Yeah, the actual like first track caught me off guard because I was like, why is this good? Why is it a good track?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did just kind of like sift through them because I was driving
I only
to work.
listened to the first one.
Yeah, I was driving to work and was like, there are other things on this playlist that I actually have to listen to, like that we have to send off to people.
Exactly.
So like I have to get through this as quick and painless as possible. So that's what I did. Still bangs though.
Still bangs, of course. Chunk, no Captain Chunk. I've switched that, it's fine. Dropped a new album, Gone Are the Good Days. This was good. I really enjoyed this. The heavy tracks were like super heavy, but like everything else was great.
I didn't think that in the year 2021 Chunk No Captain Chunk would put out an album anyway, but an album with breakdowns and screaming and all sorts of shit. Like obviously they're easy core, so the chug riffs are a given, but just straight up metalcore-esque breakdowns was not something I expected. And it was not on just one song, it was 2 or 3 songs that had that.
Yeah, if it was like one song, I would have been like, oh man, album of the year. Well, probably not. Because like because like Zayn dropped it up anyways.
I forgot that happened.
Me too. I just pulled that out of nowhere.
Wasn't that in January?
Yeah. I haven't listened to it since, but it's okay. But it's just like it still was a very good album, even though it had like 3 or 4, heavy songs. Even it was still good. I still really enjoyed it. I paid attention. I was like, oh, this actually bangs super hard, man.
Yeah, no.
Good for the chunk stands, man. Whatever they're called.
The chunkies.
I don't like that at all. I didn't like that either.
Vial put out an album, Loudmouth. God damn.
This is so good.
This was so hard. Good.
I knew it was gonna bang, but I didn't know it was gonna go like this hard, The Planet one, or oh god. I'm gonna get it wrong.
Oh god.
Oh god, give me a second. Let me find it. Find it. It's called Planet Drool. That one. There's something about it.
Something about it
that just makes it so good. They did. I think they did. Beautiful song. I love it. So much.
It's crazy to me how they've put out 2 albums now and don't have a single miss on any of those albums, and by any I mean both. So flawless. Very good. So true. Yeah. Let us pick your brain about it.
Yes. And even though last week I said I wasn't the biggest fan of the last single that they dropped, it worked very well on this album.
So true. Good way to redeem yourself. Glorious redemption arc.
Billie Eilish drops a new album, Happier Than Ever.
Hot trash.
So,
flaming hot garbage.
This album was not good. It's just
and leave it at that. Next topic.
No. I like 2 songs off of it. I liked the title track, and I liked the one that came after, like a super slow one, which isn't very descriptive because almost all of them were super slow.
Wasn't that like Oxymoron or whatever?
Yes,
you texted me. We're like, this song's good. Wait, now we're back to garbage.
Exactly, yeah. But other than that, all the other songs, they just felt kind of soulless. They didn't really have a vibe to it. They all just kind of blended together for me. It didn't really. It's the complete opposite of When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? You know, she had that dark, heavy, you know, like what's gonna come next, that suspense in that album. But this one is just kind of like, it's just bad after slow. Then like, okay, this track's actually kind of, oh no, it went bad.
This album was an hour long and took me way longer than an hour to finish. Because it was that painful to get through. Like, I can't, like, I turn off my music when I'm editing and I happen to be putting together the interviews for the week while I happen to be listening to this record. But I would pause the album to, like, work, and while I was rendering it, I couldn't even be fucked to turn the album back on. That's how much I could not stand it. It misses the mark in every sense of the word. It's just boring and uninspired, in my opinion. It's
just disappointing for a Billie album because she's so talented and she has just a very wide, you know, variety of just sounds and songs she's put out already, that she just pulls out this wild card and it's just almost all of them are misses. It was
way too long of an album to be full of misses. And also I would just say that this is like this is the definition of a sophomore slump. So here's to hoping that her third record doesn't fall as flat as this one did. And I'm sorry for everyone seeing her on this tour, because it sounds like a very expensive nap. Very expensive nap.
A very expensive ticket to just see her probably just kind of sit and sing.
Because there's not even like any high energy songs, so she can't like hop around like she was.
Exactly, because that's why I wanted to see her on tour, because it's like she would go crazy on stage, just kind of doing like a little jump, a little hop, and like whatever. But for this one,
you're gonna break an ankle, ma'am.
She did. She did. And it's just like, and she still danced around with her broken ankle. And it's just like, for this one, there's no space for that because it's all just kind of like the same tempo, kind of sad.
I don't know.
It's not good.
0 out of 10 from me. On a much better note, Flight Club put out an absolute banger of an album, Until the Sun Drowns. And I would like to answer their question from the interview we did with them last week. I gotta pull the playlist up. They asked me what my favorite song was, and I told them I didn't even listen to the album with the track list up the first time, so no, I cannot answer that for you.
I don't understand how if I like a song, I just look, oh, what's this called?
Well, it was on SoundCloud, so it was like in the tabs, and I didn't want to go find it. Anyways, my favorite song is Visitors. That was the one that made me look at my stereo while I was driving home from work. So
banger, that's a good one.
Nice job, guys.
Homes is still the best song.
I've been kicked out of better homes than this.
Yeah, they called it Homes in the interview, so
that's a very good song title.
You know, right?
That's a very good song title.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, no, the album bangs front to back. No misses. That's a perk. And I have nothing else to say.
I'm seeing them live. I'm seeing this album live.
I was gonna watch him play it front to back and probably some other tunes. I don't know.
I'm so excited, bro. You should drive down to go to the show.
I see Korn the day before,
so
I can't. But
book a flight.
I'll send you pictures of Fred Durst. You send me pictures of Charlie singing. Okay. I can do that. I think that's a fair comparison. I'll send you a couple pictures of Jonathan Davis too, if you'd like. I would love that. I won't be very close for the first show, but the second show, I'll be very up close.
Okay, yeah, I would love that. I would actually love pictures from both of the shows so I can see a comparison. Okay. Exactly. Be like, what, you really did horrible on this one, but this one's actually really good.
See if they dress like the Jonas Brothers.
Good God. Can you imagine? Oh my God, with the flowy pants and the super tight shirt. But they have like a wind machine up there to make the pants all flowy. Dude. Oh yes. I feel like that would attract people. They'd be like, oh, you gotta see Corn.
You gotta
they
see
go crazy
Corn,
stupid. Oh my God.
They go crazy stupid.
Young Culture put out a new EP, Godspeed. This actually banged.
This banged really so hard. This. I would argue
Young Culture is so good.
I would argue that this set of 5 songs was better than the album they put out. Because, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I like the record a lot. There were a couple of songs on there that I was like, holy shit, these are really good.
Yeah.
But these just feel like 5 really, really, really good songs.
It's more condensed.
Yeah, with absolutely no misses. And I'm like, this is really fucking good.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlene Joan put out an EP, In Spite of Everything.
So true.
Very good.
It was Charlene.
Yes.
Good music. Good music.
As we all know, I'm not one to be like, ooh, slow tunes, man, give me more.
My favorite.
But Charlene happens to be one of the few people that I will willingly listen to slow tunes from, because her voice is that fucking good, where it's worth listening to slow tunes for, in my opinion. I'm not one to like slow tunes.
Yeah. Very like strong voice. If they did Billie's album, I feel like it would have been better. No, because they have more of range. Album. Where Billie is just kind of like, Billie has range, but on the album, Billie did not show that at all. If Charlene did Billie's album, they would have done better. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Seether put out a new EP, Wasteland, the Purgatory EP.
This was better than the record they put out last year.
Dude, you have a lot of hot takes today.
I got hot takes that are not even all that hot. I just think it's fact.
And I'm pretty sure people would agree with you on that as well. So it's not. Yeah.
I don't know. The album was a little too butt rocky for me.
It was.
This didn't feel nearly as butt rocky. They're still a hard rock band through and through, but this just felt like hard rock, not butt rock. They are two different things. I'm a butt rock aficionado, and this was not butt rock.
Thank you for giving it your stamp of not butt rock. Yeah.
Not butt rock approval. Creeper put out an EP. Gloria, you're gonna have to help me here.
American Noir.
Thank you. Noir? Yeah, that looks about right. We're waiting for Glory to get confirmation. Noir. All right, American Noir it is. It's crazy to me that Creeper has put out 2 amazing releases in a row. We're not going to count the little covers EP they did.
But we can, because then that would be 3.
Fine. We'll count the covers EP. 3. Yep. But it's just, I got nowhere else I was going with that. I'm sorry.
Right. Just say it's impressive that they've been able to actually put out 3 like big releases and actually make them good.
If we're calling big releases, then it's only 2. We're gonna say it's only 2 because I'm pretty sure we trashed on the covers EP anyway.
Did we?
I think we might have.
Well, I like Creeper, so it's okay. I'm able to trash on at least like one thing, right?
It's just amazing to me. And I have seen people on Twitter being like, "Oh shit, EP of the year," and it's up there. It's up there. Now the last time I tried this, it worked, so I'm going to try this again. Hi, Creeper, if you were watching, as we just said, we're fans of your original work. Come on the podcast. Have your press person hit us up because we don't know who the fuck they are. We've tried. We can't find them. We can't find them. We've tried. We can't find them. Have them hit us up. Let's chat about the EP. Let's chat about the record you guys put out last year. It'll be great. It'll be fun. And we won't bore the shit out of you, I promise. We have very interesting questions.
We do. We've been told by almost everybody we've interviewed.
They're very interesting questions. So this is our pitch to you. Show this to your management and let us know what happens. Not the most traditional way to pitch to bands, but are we all that traditional? No,
turns out bands actually watch this when we add them.
That's unfortunate.
So it is. I was
not supposed to watch it.
You're not. Except Billy. Billy, you need to hear this. Anyways, the Effins dropped a new EP eventually.
Very good. Well,
Very good.
Very good. That's my stamp of approval. Very good.
Very good. I really liked the vocals on this.
So true.
The vocals were very nice. I enjoyed this EP.
Yeah.
The vocals really stood out to me, and that's why I was like, ooh, okay.
And the song Punishment had me looking at my stereo multiple times while driving. Not just once, but multiple times. Very good song. Wow. So good job, guys.
Good job, guys. Very good.
Very good. In the Morning put out I guess just an extended single at this point of her single At What Cost.
It's a band, actually.
Sorry, the band. Okay.
Yeah.
The band put out the single At What Cost a couple weeks ago, and then they've got a remix, an instrumental, a cover of Complicated, and
it was a deluxe album.
Single.
I had it as deluxe album,
but it's not an album because it's one single.
But it was on the thing. It's called At What Cost. Oh,
because it's a single called At What Cost.
Good God, I can't.
So they got the
anymore.
Remix, acoustic, instrumental, and a
cover
of Avril Lavigne's Complicated.
It was so good. I love that cover.
My mom was trying
to
tell me last night that Complicated was not originally by Avril Lavigne. I just figured everyone should know that conversation did happen.
What?
It is by Avril Lavigne.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't have to look very far for that answer.
Yeah, I was. What made her think that?
I don't know.
Maybe she heard a cover and she was like, "Oh, this is obviously
I was listening
the original."
To this cover and I got her all confused. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
But this song was so good that I listened to it 4 times and didn't get sick of it.
As you should.
So true.
That's why. Well, this bundle deluxe
of tracks, we'll call it.
Tracks mixtape. Very good. I enjoyed it a lot. The Knox, Weezer, and Royal and the Serpent dropped a new single, Sound the Alarm. I see this being used on TikTok, and it's so weird seeing Weezer on TikTok now. But this I enjoyed this song.
This is such a confusing song for Weezer to be on.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
But I enjoyed it. It was weird, but
it wasn't awful. But I just don't know why Weezer is on this. I'm very hung up on the Weezer part.
Okay.
Yes, I'm very confused.
Would you like to tell us why? Is it just because it's a weird song?
It's just weird. I don't have any reasoning for it besides the fact when I saw it came out, before even listening to it, I'm like, Weezer doesn't belong on this. And
the lineup doesn't make any sense. Yeah, right.
I listened to it and I'm like, yeah, Weezer still doesn't belong on this. I was right.
Yeah.
I did in fact judge a book by its cover, and I was right.
And you were right. Yeah.
All Time Low and Pale Waves put out a single, PMA, Postmodern Anxiety.
Oh.
It's hard for me to get excited about new All Time Low. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be straight up. I would argue that this is some of the best they've put out since that clusterfuck of an album that had about 2 good songs on it that we call
You Better
Wake Up
Not
Sunshine.
Oh, okay. I was so scared you were gonna say Last Young Renegade. I was about to.
No, I'm indifferent to Last Young Renegade. But
you don't like Last Young Renegade?
I'm indifferent to Last Young Renegade. I don't have an extreme hatred for it like I do Wake Up Sunshine. I have an extreme hatred for that
Wake Up
album.
Sunshine is good. You need to listen to it again.
I did, and it still sucked.
Oh, well, then I can't help you with that. I tried.
But it's just hard for me to get excited about New All Time Low. This is also better than Once in a Lifetime. But something still feels off about it. Something feels off about the mix, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like All Time Low. It just kind of feels like featuring All Time Low, I guess. But this is the new era.
I want to go back.
Dallas K and Love dropped a new single, Try Again. So true. I love this song.
So true.
This is you. You're next.
Oh, I was like, I got nothing to say. Sorry Ghost put out a single, Swept Up. Yet another banger.
Banger. I love Sorry Ghost. They don't miss.
They
They're
literally
so good.
don't.
They're so
Drop the
good.
album, boys.
I actually have to tell you about that. after when this is done. But yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything.
Okay.
For legal reasons.
Yes, you should. Definitely.
Silk Sonic dropped a new single, Skate, banger.
Another banger.
I love them so much. I need to see them live. That's it.
Are they touring? Is that happening?
Oh, no, they haven't announced anything yet. I just know when they do, I will be there.
We accidentally tagged someone with the Twitter name of Weezer.com instead of Weezer the band. Weezer.
I'm gonna say, no, we're talking about you.
Whoops, my bad.
Sorry.
But anyways, Silk Sonic, this song was good, but something felt slightly off about it. I enjoyed the last song that they put out, that original single, a lot more than this. So that's my take on it.
That's fair.
Point North dropped a single, Erase You, whatever. Nice Now was better.
I have to agree, Nice Now was better. This is just...
This just felt like another Point North song. Something was new and fresh about the last one.
Oh god, Anti-Flag dropped a new single. That's When I Reach for My Revolver. This song sucked. I absolutely hated this song so much. I don't say it often, but this one and the Day Drunk or Drunk whatever that Attila or what is their name?
Oh, Attila, the fucking Day Drinking. That was a song.
Yeah, these two songs are like cousins or brothers or something. They're related in some way, and I hate them both. That's my take on this. Great take. I completely agree.
Carried Weight and Unity TX put out a single, No Life. Yet another banger.
Drop the album. I see you working. I see you doing stuff. The EP was amazing, but we need a full length. That's all I gotta say.
Stop the features, but also keep on doing the features because every single song that comes out of it bangs.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Meet Me at the Altar and Meet Me at the Altar dropped a new single, Brighter Days Are Before Us. This was good.
This was heavy.
This was good.
This is gonna go off live.
You are seeing them live, right?
Yeah, they're opening for the Used.
I forgot about that.
Used and Coheed, co-headliner, and they're opening That's for crazy. It. And I'm very excited to see everyone except Coheed.
What did Coheed do?
I just haven't listened to them.
Oh.
I'll change that before the show because it's the night before the show. But I haven't listened to them yet. But I like there was a lull period there, like after Garden, where Mimi at the Altar had put out like a song or two, and I was like, this is whatever. Like Garden was really good, and this just doesn't.
Hit Like a Girl was good.
I didn't really like Hit Like a Girl. Like I thought it was good, but not like as much as everyone was like hyping it up to be.
Yeah, that's fair.
But now that they're kind of in this EP cycle, every single song they've dropped as a single off of it absolutely bangs. So I'm very excited for the EP to come out. Turnstile put out the first song that has convinced me that they are actually a hardcore band, and it's called Blackout. Because every single that little EP we covered and every single single that they've dropped off the album so far has been like just rock or like soft rock, and I'm like, this is a hardcore band. Are you guys confused? This song was very heavy and hardcore, so it was very good. I liked it.
It was heavy. Carmen McLean dropped a new single, Lost and Found. Good job, Carmen. I liked this. This was good.
Nice job. Yes, it was cute. I liked it. Another one of the artists, like I said earlier about Charlene, where I'd be like, I'll willingly listen to your soft music. Paris put out a single, Monster.
This was okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel.
I just feel like Paris has put out much better things.
Yeah, the entire 2020 album.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just kind of hard to be like, oh, this is so good when it's like they put that stuff out before.
Like,
so
it was. Yeah, it's not like they completely missed. It's just like it didn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't sit here and drool about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Poppy dropped a new single, Flux.
this bangs. I'm glad she's not doing this. I'm glad she's not doing her noise EPs anymore.
God bless.
I'm glad we're in an actual album cycle. I'm very excited for the album. It's quick, only like what, a year and a half. I mean, it checks out because we've had a year and a half where we did absolutely nothing. But it's just crazy how fast she's turning around. Didn't get tore off her last record at all, and she's like, okay, here's another one.
So let's tour about that one.
Yeah,
on that one.
Yeah, that's what I think the tour is, the Flux tour or whatever. I don't know. I was just like, hey Sam, want to go to this? So yes, very good song. Very excited for the album. Put it in our DMs right now. Let me know how Poppy is. Yes, like live, because I'm really curious to see that. Yes, as long as I wind up going, because I was like, I don't know what my schedule looks like on that day, because I've just been willy-nilly buying shit and not thinking about if it might overlap or not. It's fine. You'll just cancel like the day before, like, oh hey, something came up, I can't come into work. So I have to like look at that now, especially since this show will be when school is a thing again, unfortunately. Gross. Spirit Box put out an acoustic version of Constance. I think my mic is better now, maybe. Yes, I just got very close and did the P sound, and it's gonna blow everything out. Oof. Anyways, they dropped the song and then dropped a Constant 7-inch, and I bought it before the band had even announced that the 7-inch had come out. Oh my god, dude! Because we got a press release that included the 7-inch link, dude. And I was like, I am buying this, so I did. It's got a little butterfly on it, and it's cute. Oh, and did it sell out? Yes, it did. So true. Because they're selling out everything right now. But that's crazy. This is just the version of Constance that they did for the Grammys. They didn't get like nominated for a Grammy or anything. The Grammys were just like, hey, play this song, and then they put it on YouTube, and this was that version that they put up audio of. It was still good. I don't know. I see them on Friday. I'm very excited. They're playing a new song live, and I'm very excited to hear it. So put the album in our inbox. I have been trying. Please, he has been trying. Please, I want to hear it. It is only now a little bit over a month away. But can I really wait another month? I don't think I can. No, you can't. Courtney, hi. Our DMs are open. Hi, Courtney. Thank you. Cherie Amour dropped a new single, Orlando. This shit absolutely bangs. The chorus has been stuck in my head since they started teasing this song. With the little auto-tune thing on it. It's been just on a constant loop. I'm going insane. Whatever is coming up next, I am super excited for, because they put out 2 singles and both of them absolutely bang. I can't even pick a favorite. I think it's got to be Orlando right now, because it is literally the only thing playing in my head currently. It's just the little use me part just keeps on playing over and over and over while we talk about the song. So if we could hurry this segment up, please. I'm going insane. I'm going to freak out. Okay. You got anything to say? I thought it was good. Okay, awesome. We're gonna talk about Real Friends. Right now, we're gonna talk about Real Friends, so I don't go insane. Real Friends dropped a couple of reimagined versions of their singles, Nervous Wreck and Storyteller. These are whatever. They were just reimagined versions. Put out more singles off that record we know exists. Yes. So that we can hear that. And then we can ask you guys to come on the podcast, and we can make that happen. Yeah, it's good. It's good. The Plot and You dropped a new single, Face Me. This was good. They're touring with Silverstein, so I'm going to see them in December as long as the world stays open. Yeah, dude, that's sick. Yeah. Along with Can't Swim. But yeah, no, this song is good. They announced a record for some time in this year. I don't know. I've been very busy. I just see the press release. I'm like, that's cool. And then cool. Yeah. You open it. Cool. Okay. Right, it's one less email in the inbox. But yes, the single was good. Telly and Mindy White put out a single, Letting Go. Very good. I liked it. It was nice. Banger. I did enjoy this. Yeah. So true. Newfound Glory dropped a new single, Backseat. I can't even say I hated this. Like every single Newfound Glory thing we've talked about since this podcast inception has been these guys washed up as hell, get the fuck out, stop making music, just tour until you can't anymore. We don't care anymore. And then they drop this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait a minute, I care all of a sudden because this is really good. Actually,
this is good. Horrible. You're horrible.
Hot Milk put out a single. I Think I Hate Myself.
Okay, this song was good. I just thought it was a little repetitive. Other than that, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I could see that. I also agree that it was very good. I didn't think it was all that repetitive, but if you think something was repetitive, it probably was, because I just throw that word around like it was candy. So
yeah.
It's you.
Oh, Angels and Airwaves dropped a new single, Losing My Mind. I don't want to be the one to say this, but I don't think I'm the biggest Angels and Airwaves fan.
I don't want to be the one to say this.
But I'm still gonna say it. Yeah. It's just like, I'm not like, oh yeah, new Angels and Airwaves song.
Yeah,
it's just like when I listen to it, I'm just like, no, it was okay.
Yeah, there are thousands of other people that are like, wow, I can't wait. They sold out like 17 or 18 vinyl pre-orders. It was insane.
Whoa, that's crazy. Good for them.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like fat meh for me.
Yeah.
Like, they've dropped a shit ton of singles off this record to the point where like it's impossible to keep up. But they do have an album coming out, and they've already got like 6 singles out. So if you want to go listen to half the record, I bet you it's on Spotify already.
Yep.
But this is, whatever. And the Seafloor Cinema put out a handful of singles and signed to Pure Noise. That I was not expecting.
I was not expecting that either.
They put out a couple of singles, Tapley and Drip God. Drip God was interesting.
Tapley was good.
Yeah.
Really, really enjoyed that. Drip God, not my cup of tea.
What the fuck? Yes.
It was interesting though. They're doing their own little thing. They're doing a little silly funny. But Tapley was really good.
Tapley was very good. Yeah. Drip God was definitely a what the fuck is going on right now kind of moment that I had.
Yeah. There was a lot going on.
Yes. Album comes out November 12th on Pure Noise. It's so crazy. True. I was not expecting that. I'll keep saying that until the end of time. I was not expecting that. But that is all the topics we have today. And Glory held her hiccups in the entire show. Everybody say congrats, Glory. Congrats, Glory. Woo!
I did it.
So you can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise _ cast. God damn. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Spotify, Apple Music, every other streaming platform ever is Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. Patreon is patreon.com/goodnoisepodcast. And also follow Dim Entertainment and Then and Now Records on everything. I run their socials now, so it would really help me out if you followed us. Thank you. Glory has your Patreon supporters and your important plugs, and then we will sign off with a Fred Durst Dad Vibes joke.
Oh god, I forgot to copy and paste the Patreon supporters. I don't at the moment have an important plug. Oh, hey, Lollapalooza was fun and all, but it was a super spreader event, because even though you're vaccinated, that doesn't mean you're 100% guaranteed to not get the virus. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be, spiking the virus because it takes 2 weeks for like symptoms to show up. So it's going to be fun to see those numbers skyrocket.
Don't come to the Fred Durst show in New Jersey.
If you went to Lollapalooza.
I don't want to get sick. Stop it. Stay home.
Exactly. Stay home.
Saw him.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys already see them. Christ, they're gonna get that out. But yeah, please get vaccinated if you can, because I would like to see my friends at concerts, because that'd be really cool. And it just sucks that, like, did you see like pictures of like the crowds at Lollapalooza? And it's just like there was only like one masked person the entire time.
The only thing I saw was a picture of people just waving note cards as they walked in to pass off as vax cards.
Oh, and yeah.
But no, I didn't see that, because the only thing I actually cared about from Lollapalooza was, you guessed it, Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah. And apparently, allegedly, Live Nation is making bands like sign a COVID NDA.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where it's like, yeah, and I'm just like, dude, allegedly
this is happening. I also saw an article. I didn't read it, but I saw the headline saying that Live Nation is going to charge like double if you cancel shows in 2021. What? Granted, I don't know how true this is. I just saw the article. I had to go to work. I didn't get a chance to read it and haven't found it.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, this is what the headline said. Something along those lines.
Allegedly.
Look into it.
And it could be false.
Yeah, so read into it. I'm just saying this is what I saw.
Yeah, so allegedly, Live Nation is out of control.
Allegedly, Live Nation is always out of control, but
they're just taking advantage. Allegedly, they're just taking advantage of.
We didn't need a pandemic to know Live Nation is shit.
Allegedly. Thank you to our Patreon. That's my plug. That's it. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate and sign. Well, actually, I'm not even going to do that because I'm not even going to get into that. But just be a good person. Our Patreon supporters: my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Micah, Zari, and Eric. Thank you.
Thank you
guys. You guys are great. You guys keep us going because then I'm like, oh my god, people actually care about this podcast enough to actually give us money. So thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Tune in next week. We're going to talk about the new Fred Durst single, Dad Vibes.
And your Fred Durst concert.
We are going to talk about the Fred Durst concert.
Yep.
It's not even Limp Bizkit at this point. It's just the Fred Durst concert. The
Fred Durst show. And Friends.
Fred Durst and Friends plus Spirit Box.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be a grand old time.
And the other band that you haven't listened to yet.
We are going to spend an hour talking exclusively about that. Hopefully.
Yeah, guys. Don't release anything this upcoming Friday because we will not be listening to it. We'll just be talking about Fred Durst and Friends this Monday.
Yes. Yeah. So make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be an absolute blast.
It's going to be great.
Other than that, I have been Shane.
I have been Glory.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Woo!